Hey everyone, good afternoon from our side. So it's been some few days you saw us on your screens, and we took a break for ourselves because that's the beauty of our business, right? We run it whenever we feel like it's a part-time job for us, and so and that's the beauty of it, and that's why we are really grateful for the flexibility that this business gives us. Right. So, good afternoon, my ladies. How are you doing?
Me, I'm good. I'm doing so good, really good, honestly. On my side, yes, thank you.
That's good. And Tracy, how are
Yeah,
you doing?
and I am fantastic because, well, today I was off today, so I had few
Uh-huh.
things done in the morning. I went for a lovely walk, and I can't wait to go on holidays to see my family. So I am excited.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
that's amazing.
We
So,
can see it
for
in your face. You
Yes,
so
exactly.
happy.
Family time,
yeah,
always my
she's
top
Exactly.
time.
yeah, yeah, that's great. And this is the beauty of our business, right? It
Honestly.
gives you also the flexibility to be able to spend whatever you want to spend whenever you want
Yeah.
to and wherever you want to. So this is the reason we are practicing gratitude as well. And so let's introduce ourselves. So I am Abigail, as you already know. I am a mom of three. I am a Ghanaian, but I live in Italy with my family. I'm a childcare assistant, and I am a proud digital business owner. Because this business, you people, you don't know what this business is doing in my life. It, it is, it is something that I can't express with words. It's something so huge in my heart that I would really love to be able to explain it to you, but it's just impossible for me. You have to try it to see how it feels. And so now I will allow my ladies to introduce themselves, and then we talk about our topic um, for the day.
Okay. I'm going first.
All
Hello,
right.
everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm Tracy. I'm the face behind Jasmine Betty on Facebook. I'm a mom too of three kids. I'm a wife. I'm an healthcare assistant too. And I'm a proud digital business owner. I'm from Ivory Coast, but I'm Italian citizen. And I currently live in the UK with my family. So I'm driving this amazing business from here. So wherever you are, you can do it for yourself, for your home comfort. So that's it. Thank you.
Well, I'm Catherine. Some of you know me already, and I always love to be able to catch up with my lovely business partners here. So yeah, I'm Catherine. I am originally from Ghana, but grew up in Italy, and I now live in the UK in Scotland. And I am a radiographer by profession, and I'm proud to own this little business as well. And it's just amazing that during my off days, I can just take time to be able to catch up with my business partners, and then yeah, just work on this business and see how it goes. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the growth, and yeah, it's amazing to be able to come online and then yeah, help you guys. Well, yeah, speak to you guys and just share our thoughts so that you guys can get to know us better.
That's amazing. Sorry for my background noise, but I have the kids at home. It's summer, and that's how it goes. So bear with me. So today we are talking about decision making. So I would love to ask um, Katie, what does decision making means to you in every aspect of our lives?
Mm.
Um, what does decision making means, and what's the importance of making decisions?
So, in life, I feel like every moment of life comes down to taking a decision because when you wake up in the morning, you've got a choice. You can decide to just lie there and just carry on and just sleeping all day long. Or you can decide to just wake yourself up, leave your bed. Well, if you go work to go to, obviously, get yourself ready and go to work. And it's a decision. Or you can decide, you know what, I can't be bothered. I don't want to go to work today. And you can decide to stay home. But just imagine if you decide to do that very often and every day. What will your boss do to you? Well, your boss has also got a decision. They can also decide to terminate your employment, right? So decision making, life is full of decisions. And we cannot go move forward if we don't take decisions. Absolutely. And one way or the other, whichever decisions we make in life will determine the outcome that we get out of life. So what is decision to me? Decision to me is making up my mind to do something or making up my mind not to do something. And having said that doesn't mean that anytime that you pick a choice or you make a decision that it's definitely going to be the right decision or not. We never know what things are going to end up to be, but even making that choice and taking that step to decide on something, to choose to do something, at least you're moving forward. And if something happens and that decision was not the right decision, you can always make your way around it and then take the next step. So decision making is just making the choice to do something or not to do something. And as I said, life is full of decisions. Every single thing that we do is a decision that we take. Yeah, that is kind of me.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you're right. I mean, whatever you do is a decision. When you wake up in the morning and you decide to get out of your bed full of positivity, it's your decision. If you decide to get out of your bed full of negativity,
Mhm.
carry on, Tracy. I have to take her to the bathroom. Come on.
Of
All
course.
right, that's fine. Do my meeting, don't worry.
Yes, of course, as Kathy already said, yes, everything, life is about a challenge. It's about challenges. Every day is a new opportunity, and challenge who's open in your life, in our life. So as a parent, as a mom, as a human being, we have to make decision every day, every instant of our life. The important things to know, to be aware of that, because as we said, yes, you wake up in the morning, some morning, you don't have you don't have to wake up in the morning, get up off the bed because of too much thinking of your head. So we need to be positive. You need to be you need to have the right mindset, to get up from the morning and try to make the good decision for you and for your family, because it's not about yourself, it's about people beyond you, your family, your family back home, because we know we are African, we are immigrants here, and we have all family there. So we have to make our decision for us and for them, because everything we do is about the whole community. So
I
it's
apologize.
important to make decision and good decisions. Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you, Tracy. So, sorry, but as I said, I have the kids at home, and that's it. I just
Wow.
can't. And this is the beauty of the business, right? You run your
Of
business with
course.
your kids around, they disturb
Yeah.
you, but you still enjoy them. And so, about decision making, as my partners has already said, um, yeah, as I was saying earlier, you can decide to play a victim because you don't like your job, but you still stay there and complain. That's what a lot of us do, right? And a lot of us don't have the choice because they are in certain situations. But I mean, you can still decide you want to get out of it. But you deciding is not enough. You still have to make a decision. You still
Make it.
have to take an action. For example, I did one of my grateful videos and I was talking about this case here, right? Because she brought a whole lot of mixed feelings in my life. I was so happy when I found out I was expecting her and all that. Although I was scared because it's normal, right? And all of us women just get scared when we get pregnant, right? And everything went well with the pregnancy and all. Then she came, and for the first 18 months, she was okay. She started talking, she did everything as a child should be. But then I realized he stopped talking. And so I wasn't really convinced about it. And so I started calling her doctor and here and there. We did some back and forth, and then we started doing some investigations. And then it came out that she was autistic. Whew. That was the end of it because I got scared, I was confused, I was angry, I felt guilty because as the mother I felt I did something wrong. But I could have said, okay, this is the situation, I could have made excuses like, oh, my daughter has this condition, I have to take her here, I have to take her there, so I won't work. But I still took a course because I wanted to help my child. I decided to take a course. I was working at that time. I didn't have a driver's license, so in that same period, I was doing my license and I had a whole lot of things together. And I remember my husband was always like, hey, you like complicating yourself. Hey, you can't, you don't do one thing at a time. You always have to do 1,000 things together. And then you get stressed. And then he was talking. And I was like, just leave me alone. Just let me do my thing. And at the end of it all, I took this course for a whole 2 years. And for me to be able to arrive at work, I had to take the bus. I got off the bus and I had to walk like 25 minutes. And sometimes I had to run because I was running late for work. And so it was in winter time, and I always arrived sweating and feeling so heat. And I remember I was always frustrated. But I told myself, you know what? This is the decision I have made because I wouldn't want to depend on the government. That's what a lot of people do, fighting for something for myself. But me, that's not me. I prefer not to depend on others. So I had to take some actions. It was frustrating, but today I am enjoying the flexibility because I decided to get out of my comfort zone. I decided to do a lot of frustrating things in that moment. That has given me now the flexibility. I sometimes take my kids to work with me. Some people are so frustrated, some people are so desperate that they tell me, you know what, bring your kids with you, even if there is no one to take care of them, because they are so frustrated. They are so desperate to have someone to take care of their kids. So you know what? I take my kids to people's house to play with their kids. I enjoy these kids and I get paid. Why? Because I made some decisions. And that is the importance of decision making. When you make those decisions, sometimes the people around you will complain. It's okay. But the thing is, when they complain, they don't complain because maybe they want to criticize you or they want to discourage you. Sometimes they do it out of love. But you just remember that no one knows you more than you know yourself. No one knows what your dream and your desire is more than you do. So sometimes you have to tell them, I know you are doing it out of love, but kindly give me my space. Kindly let me do my thing because I feel like doing it this way. Maybe it won't even go as you wish, as Katie said in the beginning, because you do some things and then you feel, but then you get the experience to get out of it and do better the next time, right? And so that is the importance of decision making. And it's not like, oh, me, I want to make decisions just like that. You have your obstacles, you have your challenges. We all go through our challenges in this business. It happens. We are not here to tell you that this is a get rich quick thing that you decide today and then tomorrow you are rich. But if you go through it, you just imagine for you to be able to get to your pension age or whatever how many years do you have to work, like 40 years, 40 something years, but you just start this business and give yourself 10 years. You just exaggerate, let's give yourself 10 years and you live that life that you have you yearn for. Why? Because you took some decisions, you took some decision, and that is why we are always here. It's not like we have nothing to do, it's not like we are the wisest. It's simply because we know what we found here, and this is the mission we've taken upon ourselves to, to go out there and tell our own people that there is a way out. You don't need to be going juggling from one job to another for you to make it to the end of the month, because at the end of it all, those people doing those 2 to 3 jobs, at the end of it all, they don't even have nothing to do. And that's the sad truth. You work long hours, and the sad thing is, once you are working with me last year at this time, I wouldn't even be at home. My kids will be at home with someone else, and I would be working. And at the end of it, or I would have to divide my paycheck into two and give one to the other person. Obviously, because you can't keep someone in your house the whole day, and
Yeah.
what do you expect to get to give? I mean, you won't expect that person to do it for free. And so, yeah, that's it. And you see, when we talk about this business and we talk about it with joy, it is because we know what we are finding. It is because we have something that we've got this hope that at the end of it all, our children will also benefit from it. Our children will also benefit from it. That is the reason why we are always here. So, my ladies, um, for those watching us, right, there are a lot of people who would love to know more, but they are still contemplating because maybe they are scared. What would you like to tell them?
Well, I would say so. As Abigail has said, like when Abigail referred back to when she decided to go and study, so she studied to be a childcare assistant. She did it in a setting that was not, to many people would have looked like not the ideal, or yeah, a time that may have not seemed to be the appropriate time for her to do it. But she had a vision, and she knew that even though things were not perfect, things were not aligned as they were supposed to be aligned, but she had a vision, and she recognized that that season was the best time for her to start doing her course, to be able to get her certificate, to be a childcare assistant. And I feel like the same thing when you're trying to considering something like what we are doing, a digital business. It's a new environment, it's a new space, it's a new learning. Like I knew nothing about digital marketing. Of course, I use social media for pleasure, but yeah, I never really knew the inside out of what you can gain out of having a digital business. So it was a learning curve, learning process right from the beginning. So you may think that, oh, right now I don't have the time to learn anything new. I don't even know if I can learn anything new. I'm not too sure about all this digital business thing. It's a matter of, because obviously there's quite a lot of noise in the digital space. It's a matter of finding the place that you can try, find the place that is genuine, the place that you can actually learn. And till you don't make the inquiry, till you don't gather the right information, you can never make an informed decision. So I would say if you're out there, you've got dreams, you've got passions, you've got a purpose and you're thinking, oh, it's what they're doing, can that suit me? It's a matter of finding out more information. And then once you've gathered more information, you can make up your mind. So what we are saying is there's a community of people that have got lots of experience that are helping and training others on how to get themselves started. Because we are all from different walks of life. None of us knew how to do anything in the digital world, but we were willing to learn. We were willing to put ourselves out there and yeah, discover what else we can discover. So yeah, if you're out there and you're thinking, oh, you've got all those doubts, we all do have these doubts. But what I would say to you is don't allow your doubts to stop you from moving forward. Don't allow what you think you cannot do to stop you from even looking for more information. You may think you know, but you don't know till you ask the right questions. So I would say just take that step forward, make your inquiries, and then decide from there if this could be something that will suit you or not. 'Cause as I said, this business, I believe this business, anybody can do it, but not everybody will do it because obviously you have to judge it by your own self if this could be something for you. But it's definitely well the inquiry and it's well looking into it so that you can then make up your informed decision from there. I don't know, Trace, I'm sure you would want to add something more to this, but yeah, it's a decision making. So it's a matter of you deciding, okay, I want to know more. I want to know exactly what this is about. And I want to, yeah, I want to come out of that comfort zone because the comfort zone is the most beautiful zone you can ever be in. Like, why should I could have decided right now, okay, it's my off day. I could just be in the out in the park doing something, just chilling all day long, or yeah, or just scrolling on social media all day long, using my time like that. But I've decided to invest some of my time. Of course, I still do that. As I said this morning, I went out for a beautiful walk and I love it to be able to just do something completely different. But then, yeah, it's just making that sacrifice to use some of that time that I have invested in learning something new so I can build something solid for my future. Because, yeah, I do love my job, but next to my job, I want to be able to have that thing that when I go to sleep, I know there's a business that is working on the background for me. And yeah, I will do my job and I love to do it, but I've still got that business at the background that is still, yeah, it's still working for me. So it's just a matter of deciding and taking that step. So yeah, please don't let indecision stop you from moving ahead. All right.
Yes, thank you, Casey. So, is there something Tracy would love to add to what Tracy just said?
Mm, yes, the one thing I always get from my leads is one question. At the beginning, they are all exciting about the business because, like everyone, we want to invest. We want to invest in something good. But when it comes the part of to pay the fee, the 149 fee, they all get stuck.
Mm,
Oh, do I have to pay it? Do I have to pay what for? But I'm saying $149 is what we spend, like we women, is what we spend in our clothes or shoes or everything. When you go to do your nails and you spend more than that. Here we are talking about invest to build a legacy for your family. So make a good decision. It's nothing confront everything you will learn here to grow up your personal and professional sides because we have a training side, step by step
mm,
training side for everyday person. So if we can do it, you too can do it. Maybe you need the right person. You need to be, motivate. You need to be to understand that, yeah, we are real person, real human being, and we are doing something great. So take the courage, make the great decision, pay your $149. You won't regret. I'm telling you. And we are here to grow up
Absolutely.
together. So thank you.
Yeah,
Should
because
I
at the end
highlight
of
a little bit on the 149? Because obviously we
yeah,
just
yeah,
drop it
that's
there
what we
without
was about to say.
explaining all about it. So that somebody's like, 149, where did that come from? So as Tracy was saying, as Tracy was saying, so once you sign up through any of us, because if you're following us on our pages, you can get our details there. Once you sign up, you attend a free workshop, and that workshop they explain exactly what this business is about. And yeah, you can have the chance to also listen to people's testimony and see how they have got on in this business. And after that first section, they ask you that if you are interested to know a little bit more. So you're interested to know exactly the company that we are dealing with and how the compensation scheme works. You are asked to pay $149
Dollars.
for a 30-day to get into the backstage, learn everything about what the platform looks like, and know about the business, about the company that we are working with, and then you can make your decision from there. So when you pay the $149, you only pay it once, and you've got 30 days. And the reason why you are asked to pay, and the reason why you've got 30 days, I believe when you pay for something, you pay more attention to it, right? So if I
Absolutely,
give
yeah.
you for free and I tell you 30 days, come and have a look for free, you're not going to pay very much attention to it. You may listen, but I don't think you're going to listen to all the details. But when you put in your money forward, and this 149 is refundable. So if after the 30 days you decide that you don't want to go ahead anymore and you do not book a coaching call with any of our business partners, then you are refunded the 149. But when you speak to us just to have extra information, you're not charged anything. But so far as you don't book a coaching call, then you can ask for that refund if you feel like, no, this is not for me. And I feel like when you pay for something, you're going to pay more attention to it. So you go those 30 days, pay attention, gather all the information that you need to gather, and then you can then decide on if you want to move forward or if you think like, oh no, this is definitely not for me. So yeah, it's 149. It sounds like much, but we all know $149 is not much. We can go out and go and do shopping for the family and we may spend more than 149. And this is
Absolutely.
fully refundable after the 30 days. But obviously we want to make sure that you pay attention. And we don't set that price. It's just a fixed price set by our community. And it really means that you're going to pay attention because you know you're putting your money forward for something. And then you're going to get the information that you need. Because it's really important that you understand everything before you decide to then go forward. So yeah, don't let that stop you, as Tracy has said. Come and learn more, and then you can decide from there if this is something for you. All right. So yeah, I don't know if
Absolutely.
Abigail was going to
Um,
add anything else to that.
yes, I wanted to add something to what you just said. So you pay the 149 and you have 30 days money back guarantee, right? And if you decide to do the business at that point with the same $149, you get a coach, you get a
Mm-hmm.
mentor, you get a lifetime training about social media marketing, about content creation, about how to run adverts on all social media platforms. You can also monetize your whatever page you decide to use for your business, and so we give you a broad knowledge about the online space and the social media marketing. And so you just think about this. If you decided to buy a course just about Facebook, Facebook, or maybe let's say YouTube, you are going to pay way more than that. Why? Because that's how the world works, right? And those courses that a lot of people buy for thousands of euros or dollars or pounds or whatever, they last for about 10 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, and that is. But with this our business, it is a lifetime investment that you make. And so we encourage you all to take action towards this business. And so my final question, and then we just close. For because I get a lot of people who say prayer causes success. I get a lot of leads who then ask me, okay, I am an introvert or I am a shy person, so how am I going to do this? What would you guys, what would you ladies tell those people who are shy people who don't even believe that they can do it because they are shy, because of their shyness? What would you look at Tracy's face? What would you tell them? How would you encourage them to take action?
Honestly, there is nothing this to say. On my point, in my point of view, they just need to look at us because we came here with nothing. Me, I didn't know about social media. Yes, I had my Facebook, and I was there to laughing to people's stories and things like that. I didn't know what was content creator and things like that. So because of this business, today I'm able to manage my business and a lot of things. So this business has been for me something unreal. So I can't say more than this. If I can do it, so you too can do it. That's it.
And if you're
Thank you.
looking for an introvert person, like I am here. My friends will tell you I'm introvert. My work colleagues will tell you that I am introvert. Maybe my sisters will tell you no, she is actually crazy. But apart from
Uh,
that very close network of people, everybody else knows that I am an
no,
introvert person. But the thing with being online is like right now, the only people that I am actually seeing in this go live is Tracy and Abigail. I know other people will watch this, but you don't have that face to face interaction with them. And when you interact with people after you've got to know them, it's just like you're making friends because obviously we want to connect with people that we can relate with. And it's just like making new friends that you're going to be working along with. And
Mhm.
whether you're introvert or you're not introvert will also love friendship and we've got friends. So yeah, being an introvert is not an excuse not
reason,
to yeah
an
not to
excuse.
be not
Yeah.
to have it in its own business. And on top of it, there's different ways that you can do this. Like I do lots of write-ups as well. And whether you're introvert or not, you're writing a message, you're writing a post, you're adding a picture to it, and you're just placing it in different kind of platforms that you want to be on.
Yeah.
And it does not take you don't need to be extrovert to write a post. You don't need to be extrovert to do any of that. So all you're doing is you're using your own personality because you'll find people that align with your kind of personality and you will get along with people same as you are. So don't think you're coming online and you're not a dancer, but all of a sudden you decide that you want to dance to somebody else's dancing. No, you don't have to do that. You just have to be yourself
Be
and
yourself.
put yourself out and you find people just like yourself who will
Be
relate with
yourself.
you. So it's nothing about being introvert or
Right.
characterized. You just bring in yourself, your authentic self to
Mhm.
meet other people that are just like you, just to grow together. So yeah, don't let that stop you.
Yeah, so talking about introverts, you already know, but maybe there are people who don't know yet. So let me just tell you something about myself. I was like, okay, let me just give it a try, and I submitted my forms and all that, and I was so excited. I got my
Sorry, my
product. I was so excited,
sorry.
and I remember for the first 2 months, I did nothing, absolutely nothing. I created my business page, I created everything, but I did nothing. I was just there reading people's testimonies, and I was like, "Ooh, how am I going to do this as well?" And so that's where Tracy came in. And Tracy has been my rock since that time.
No,
He pushed me a lot,
it's a
and
never.
that's exactly what Katie was talking about earlier, right? Because your business partners at some point become part of your family. They become part of your daily routine. And as soon as my children hear me talking with Tracy, they all run here and they want to say something to her. They want to chat with her. And that's the beauty of this business. And I keep telling people that aside from the fact that you connect with people and then they become part of your life, there are people in this business who are willing to help you, people who create content and put them out there and say anyone can use it. People who use their faces to create posts, to create adverts, to create a whole lot of things and put them out there and say, hey guys, you know what? You are part of this business and I am willing to help you. So even if you are an introvert, even if you are shy and you are not ready to put your face out there, I am here to put my face out there for you. And so you see, there are no barriers in this business. So if you are really willing for change, if you feel that need for change, if you feel like you really need to change your life, if you are really hungry for that change, there are no excuses in this business because you are never alone. You are not alone. Honestly, I don't even remember when the last time I talked with my mentor because not for nothing, but I feel like I have found my group with which I feel so good, with which I am doing great. So there is no need for me to contact my mentor, you know. But my mentor is always there, my coach is always there. So you see, there are no excuses for this. You can do it if you decide to do it. So take that decision now, take that bold step now, and you will never regret it. So, my ladies, what would you add to this what I just said, and then let's wrap it.
Exactly. No, for me, we already said everything. So
Mm.
they need to decide because they have all the informations they need. So just make your
Just
decision and
contact us,
do it.
DM us,
Yeah.
and I don't know, messenger us, comment under this live, and we'll really be glad to help. We will be really we are willing to help our fellow Africans, our brothers, our sisters. And so it doesn't matter whatever language you speak, it doesn't matter your profession, you need no experience because as we said earlier, we are willing to train you with this $149. And so we'll be looking forward to have you all on the inside. Thank you for passing through. Thank you for passing by. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye bye.
Abigail, so, just one word. Just I want to let them know that if you want any change, you have to make it for yourself because no one is going to make it for
Mm,
you. So
yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
make the good decision. Thank you.
Absolutely,
That's
especially for those of
beautiful.
us who have kids,
Yeah.
especially for those of us who have kids, because you just imagine when you are no more, who is going to take care of your kids? But if you start this business and you give yourself some time, when you would be no more, you know that you are leaving your kids with something,
Amazing.
with a legacy. And so make that decision and you will never regret it. Have a
Yeah,
lovely evening. Bye bye.
yeah, you too.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye.
Thank you so much for today. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.